fade, the big box fade. Have all that room to work. Nico's just got to give him a chance. Good coverage, good position without fouling by Benny.
He's got the big arm, right? And you can see how he could become a good deep ball thrower, but the accuracy 2 years in, not there yet.
Just got to work chemistry with Mikey Matthews. They probably, they had much tighter window than the chemistry built from the Utah unit via New Mexico.
Timeout UCLA before 3rd and 8.
First charge timeout, UCLA.
Back to the Rose Bowl in 30 seconds.
Hello. Can you play in the NFL? No. But with the Old Spice NFL collection, can you smell like you play in the NFL? Yes. I'm the coach now. Old Spice makes you smell powerful enough to throw a touchdown around the planet and back to yourself. Except now the ball is signed by you, and it's worth $1 bajillion. Timeout. Listen, is that the smell of other men wearing your name on their backs?
George Kittle.
Yes. Touchdown. Now you smell like a football man.
The first 20 to Utah, next 7 to UCLA. Upcoming 3rd and 8 for the Bruins. If you're Deshaun Foster and Tino Sunseri, how do you crack that man? Morgan Scalley's defense here.
Yeah, you're in Nico's ear right here. Just, hey, man, take care of the rock. Coming off the sideline, all the stuff we talked about earlier, doubling up. Right now it's 3rd and funk for Utah. They can play their games in coverage and mess with you. Take care of the ball.
They rush 4. They twist it up front. It's underneath the Woods, and he powers ahead. Oh, my goodness. Pyle driving his way for the first down on Teo Johnson.
Great job. That's exactly what I meant by Imaliava. They end up rushing 4. They spin the safeties. They cover the primary. He checks it down, and they convert.
Through pressure, that is broken up incomplete with a flag down. And Teo Johnson back in the play. And after he was cracked on the run by Woods.
It's going to be a hold on the left side of the UCLA offensive line.
Offense number 77. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
New left tackle, Cortland Ford, who they got as a transfer out of Kentucky.
Yeah, Cortland, sorry that's the first time we've mentioned your name, but this is going to be him over here at left tackle. Utah in go mode. Just a little rip by John Henry Daly and draws the foul.
Ford has played against Utah before. He was at USC before Kentucky. So he knows all about this dynamic pressure that defensive coordinator for Utah, Morgan Scalley, likes to bring. Off a play fake. Imaliava zigzagging through the backfield, through a tackle. Bounces off his own man and back to the original line of scrimmage.
Titus, help me out, man.
So that's our 2-minute timeout in this first half. Man, these quarterbacks are fun to watch. Chew up yards in the run game. UCLA trying to climb back. It was once 20-0 Utah. It's the Utes 27 with 2 to go.
This season on Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
Yes, college football is back.
Our lives finally have meaning again.
After a really long offseason.
Look, our QB's on the draft slide. Whoa! Oh, he's going to win. Not where he expected.
Everything will be questioned.
What is this place?
Don't they know it's Saturday?
Everything.
College football's changing.
The Dr. Pepper flavors, too.
It's all connected.
Fansville Season 8.
I don't think I've ever seen someone slide so far.
College football. It's a Pepper thing.
When Verizon gives you a free phone on any plan,
Gemini, show me the concealer.
you use AI a lot.
The long, thin tube in the middle.
Yes, boyfriend of the year.
Did we say a lot? We meant a lot.
Gemini, is my houseplant leaning away because it hates me?
Nothing personal. It's leaning away for more sunlight.
Come here, girl. Gemini, any pointers on my downward dog?
We get it. It's a Google Pixel 10 Pro from Verizon.
Oh, appreciate you.
This game has gotten out of control. All the money, the unpredictability. It's time we instate a commissioner.
Introducing the commissioner of coverage, the Aflac Duck.
Commish, when health insurance falls short, who pays you cash to help with your medical bills?
The commissioner has spoken.
I love that talk.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover with Aflac. Y'all can ask about it at work.
They look different online.
Jeez. Wow, that's a lot of rolls.
When you prefer a dream vacation over a rental nightmare.
Let's get you checked in.
It matters where you stay. Hilton for the stay.
Super fly, super good, shoulda, coulda, knew I would. Super fly, super fresh. Ask your mama, she's impressed. Super fly, super cold, super mean, super nice, super clean. Yeah, you know what.
Subway's footlongs are packed with protein, like the Ultimate BMT or the All-Pro Sweet Onion Chicken Teriyaki, with 58 grams of protein. And now, Subway MVP Rewards members can buy any footlong in the app and get 40% off. Fuel up now in the Subway app.
Bucks College Football is sponsored by Subway. And Deshaun Foster, now the head coach at UCLA, All-American running back. Played in a Rose Bowl, won a Pac-12 championship, and then went to the NFL and played in the Super Bowl. And this looked like him, what Anthony Woods just did to Teo Johnson.
Wow. Anthony Woods. Trucks, keep those eyes up. Keep those eyes up. No initiating with the crown, but wow, was that a great finish, and Deshaun would absolutely be proud.
And the pocket closes on Iamaleava as John Henry Daly gets home for his first sack of the year. The clock inside 2 minutes. The 3rd and 9 ahead for UCLA.
It's another great effort pass rusher doing your job. You saw Logan Fano do the same thing earlier. Cortland Ford, they might have to help on that side.
Utah, known for its pass rushing, have been for years, ever since Morgan Scalley took over. This is a nationally recognized defense for what they just did, getting home to the quarterback. Twisting up front, Iamaleava escapes, he pumps, and he's tripped up. Jackson Benny, who we've seen on offense tonight, made the first down saving tackle, and he stays down with Iamaleava short.
Second charge timeout. Utah.
Benny back on his feet. Let's go back to our studio with Mike Hill, see what's coming up at the half.
Coming up on the State Farm halftime, Arch Manning and top-ranked Texas, a tough one today in Columbus. Another top 10 showdown featuring LSU at Clemson that came down to the wire in the defensive battle. Plus, number 8 Alabama stunned in Tallahassee. Ooh, Kalen DeBoer. You got some explaining to do.
Good afternoon, everybody. I appreciate y'all watching. Utah versus UCLA. We'll have some more football updates at halftime. Thanks.
Ball, your best guys, and it just looked like this is not how we drew it up. This is not how we prepared. And Morgan Scalley, trying to create some havoc like Florida State did, but tough day at the office. And again, got to give Tommy Castellanos and company some love after a long offseason, self-induced smack talk from Castellanos, but he backed it up, and right now Kyle Whittingham and company are backing up his confidence in their team this year.
A similar arc to Florida State, right?
Yeah.
Seminoles went 2-10. It was a losing season, which is rare with Kyle Whittingham. Just the 3rd time in 20 years that they had a losing year. A lot of that surrounding would or would not Cam Rising play. But man, do they have a good one. By the looks of Devin Damp here in this first half. Their new quarterback will touch it again after this presumed punt. Will Carroll, the UCLA punter. And he does get it away. No trickery. And a fair catch. So 70 yards to get for 6. And a little pushing after. Dampier has been almost perfect. Air, ground, all of it showcased in his first big game at Utah.
Yeah, with one time out here, you're with your offensive coordinator from last year, Jason Beck. coming with him. I think this should be all systems go here. A minute on the clock. UCLA is going to get the ball. Obviously, you're going to take care of it like always, but no reason to be too conservative here if you're Utah.
Utah's freshman kicker Dylan Curtis has a monstrous leg. They say that they can try it if they get to the 40. That shrinks this 2-minute situation as they pop it out to the edge to Bentley on the first play of the drive. But instead of that 25 to 30 yard range, that gives you 10 less yards to deal with this year for Utah in 2 minutes.
Yeah, what did Cal Winningham tell us? 70's coming, right? He said altitude, wind in Salt Lake City, 70's coming.
Yeah, meaning 70 yards for his kicker is a possibility at some point this year. So the Jacksonville Jaguars do that in the preseason. There's a fake pitch out to the edge, and Dampier's got the first down. So 2 plays moving forward inside a minute to go. And Utah is starting to knock on the door of field goal range.
First down, go to old college rules, stop the clock, reset the chains, then wind it. Anthony Jones wrestled him to the ground after the first down.
1 timeout in their pocket. Utah to the outside, and that was caught, but out of bounds by Simmons.
Would have counted Montreal. Not so in Pasadena. She probably got a picture of it.
Think so. Hopefully she has the autofocus on that one.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, heads up. Protect equipment. Oh. That was a great job right there. She got in front of it, protected the lens.
Let's took it off back in the play. Here's Buchanan. And he's quickly up after an 8-yard gain. And half a minute to go. And Utah right back up in the ball on a 3rd down. And Dampier keeps himself. He's met the hole, but has a first down. So the clock will stop for that. 21 seconds, 1 timeout. Still need a couple more yards.
Yellow clock, you can hear him. Yep. Clock. Spike it here.
Well, they do kill it. 19 seconds left.
Yeah, you saw.
This is in that maybe a try it range.
Yeah, this is get the chunk you need here. Manage it again. At least 3 plays here if you want it. If you execute it correctly, and 2 men on the field.
Dampier has it definitely at field goal range now. So it was tight end for Bentley again with 14 seconds to go.
Yeah, this will be on UCLA here for they were caught subbing. Utah did not change personnel after the spike. Take a look at the all-22, and you see some extra bodies down here at the bottom. There's 2 of them that should be off the field completely, and the ball snapped. This is a situation where talking about yardage. They won't worry about any sort of 10-second runoff situation here. It's to Utah's advantage.
Kyle Whittingham wants to know his options. Gained 7 on that play. So are you thinking about declining this?
That's what he was trying to do the math.
Defense, 12 players on the field. That penalty is declined. 2nd down.
That's good math. 7 is more than 5.
Yeah, I was going to say
now it's 3rd down.
Spiked the first play of this series. So in range to try it with 1 timeout on a field goal at the end of the half. Do they have more in it? Dampier survey. Running out of time to the sideline complete. First down to Larry Simmons with 5 seconds left. So likely a field goal ahead.
Possibly an illegal touching. Maybe ran out. The hat is off of the field judge here. Let's see if he runs out on his own. Yes, he does.
Illegal touching.
He can't be the first
Offense
one
number 12. This player went out of bounds. Came back in, was the first to touch the pass. Lost it out at the previous spot. 4th down.
You hear Mike McCabe making that announcement. That's exactly what it was. You can't run out on your own without being forced out. Be the first one to touch it. Well explained. Now at least we get to open up that leg, I guess.
Dylan Curtis is the guy we've talked about setting up this drive that will make his first career field goal attempt at the end of the half from 54 yards. He made a couple from 60 in preseason camp, and Kyle Whittingham said there was plenty of space between where that ball landed and the uprights.
Pre-game warm-up, man, he was stroking these.
He did miss an extra point earlier. First attempt of his college career. Curtis lets it fly, and Curtis, as advertised, no problem for the true freshman kicker. Pure from 54. 10.5 for Utah. With Utes fans across the country smiling about this offense after the first 30 minutes of this one.
Perfect execution, laces out, stroked, and into the net with plenty to spare. Kyle Whittingham says, "Told you so." I told you so.
Right wind elevation. That's what he's talking about. That 70 could be in the leg of Curtis at some point. So before that drive, perfect start, scoring touchdowns for Utah, and they lead at 23-7 at the half. The Bruins getting the ball out of the locker room. For now, let's send you back to Mike Hill in the studios.
Yeah, the Utes are disappointing 5-7 last year. Off to a good start in 2025, up 23-7 at the half as we welcome you to the State Farm College Football Halftime Show. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. It's Coach Chris Peterson, Bruce Feldman, Mike Hill hanging out with you. Quarterback play seemed to be the issue for Kyle Whittingham in Utah last year, but they seem to have rectified that with this Devin Dampier at quarterback, the transfer from Mexico coming over.
Ave Sangapola-Tele, 18 years old, number 14 rated pocket passer. I think by the end of it all, most people thought he should be ranked even higher than that. The all-time Hawaii State passing record for a career. And think about the recent history of great quarterbacks, Mariota and Gabriel and Tua and all of them. Only the second true freshman to start a season opener in the long history of Cal football. And the company on that list is pretty good. Jared Goff was one of their all-time greats. Handoff for the Bears on the first play of the second half to Brandon High.
Well, if the expectations weren't already high enough for the youngster coming into this football game, just with the way he's played in the first half, now the expectations have gone sky high. And for the Cal Bears to land this quarterback, I mean, there was some of the blue bloods across this country. A lot of the blue bloods really wanted his services, but for him to pick Cal says a lot about what he thinks about Justin Wilcox in this program.
2nd down and 8 for the Cal offense immediately in Oregon State territory. The ball's at the 39-yard line. Back to pass. Over the top. And that one is perfectly delivered and caught inside the 5. Man, another great pass and catch. This time Mark Hamper was able to hang on. Now he is down out of bounds and hurting a little bit.
Injured player, California.
But a 35-yard gain down the field.
Just an unbelievable throw once again by Sangapola-Tele. Just phenomenal. Mark Hamper on a basically like a slot fade. And this is what JKS has done all night. He recognizes the man-to-man situations, and he puts the football with just strike point accuracy. Look where that ball ends up. It's on the back shoulder of Hamper. It's the only place that his wide receiver can make a play on the ball. There's 2 Oregon State defenders in the area, but there's no defense for the perfect throw.
Now a sort of a gadget play with Devin Brown, not Sangapola-Tele in there. And that was not executed to perfection. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
So this is going to be a big test for the Cal offense. This is an area of the field they really struggled in a season ago. They scored touchdowns on only 50% of their red zone drives. Are they able to finish this drive with 6 points rather than 3?
And maybe to your point, willing to be a little creative. They tried to package with the Ohio State transfer Devin Brown. Didn't work. So now JKS, the freshman, back in there under center on 2nd and goal. Play fake. And he's going to throw over the top. He's got his man wide open. Landon Morris, touchdown, Cal.
Great play design by Brian Harsin. You get a good, hard play-action fake by the quarterback. It gets just the defender's eyes into the backfield for just a second, and that's what allows Landon Morris to sneak out to the flat. Great execution by the Cal Bears in the red zone to come away with a touchdown.
It's one game, and we're going to have to pump the brakes on maybe some of the hyperbole that could come out of at least my mouth, but feels like a star in college football is being born here tonight. Extra point is up and good. It's 24-3 Cal, and their young quarterback has just been terrific.
Sangu Polotele with his 3rd touchdown of the night. It's been nearly perfect since the get-go. I believe a star has been born.
Dulcolax.
Good morning. Hey. Good morning.
New Dulcolax Liquid Gel with Liquid Core reactivates your natural gut rhythm overnight for relief that feels amazing. New Dulcolax Liquid Gel.
We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Let's just get one of everything.
Everything.
Fire everything! The Capital One Saver card is at table 27, and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, chef! This is so nice.
3% cash back on chicken.
Yes, chef!
3% cash back on risotto.
Yes, chef!
Where's my fish?
Here, chef!
Had a feeling you want to earn 3% cash back on dessert.
Sorry, chef!
What's in your wallet?
Good boy, Timber.
You guys okay back there?
Yep. Okay.
What was this one? Do you remember?
Follow the leader.
This one's really easy.
That's okay.
Hands-free highway driving for a hands-on life. Ford Blue Cruise.
ProPlan believes exceptional nutrition fuels more than the days in your life. It fuels the life in your days. ProPlan. Fuel for life.
Dad, what happened to the evil wizard? You're still thinking about that Bills game, huh? Try this.
Better?
Sorry, Josh. I mean, Jason. I named you. Snickers satisfies.
Psst, psst.
With Flonase, allergies don't have to be scary. Spraying Flonase daily gives you long-lasting, non-drowsy relief. Psst, psst. Flonase, all good.
With NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV, Jason Kelsey can watch every game every Sunday, all in one place. But how much NFL in one place can he handle?
Yes! Whoa!
What have we done? NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Every game, every Sunday, new users pay less.
Booking.com has all kinds of stays because a laid-back beach house is right for some. But off-brand for others. Find exactly what you're booking for. Booking.com, booking.com.
Hey, check it out. There's the Taco Bell Live Moss Student Section. Only one student section can claim the title of Live Moss Student Section of the Year. Who will take home the trophy this year? They're trying their best on the sing-along here in Corvallis.
Oh, Miley Cyrus.
Meanwhile, on the field, Dave Fleming, Brock Osweiler, Stormy Bonatoni with you here. Late night in Corvallis. It's been all Cal. And their terrifically talented young quarterback. Oregon State will get the ball back and returning this kick. And it's not going to be great starting field position for the Beavers around the 16-yard line. It's a big story here, but elsewhere across college football, JKS doing his thing. Bear Bachmeier, nice debut for a young kid, a BYU program. Bryce Underwood. How about Malik Washington? He looked really good for Maryland.
All true freshmen. Unbelievable. These kids just coming out of the high school ranks. They're stepping onto the college scene, and they're ready to go. It's so impressive the days that all three of these guys have had. I tip my cap to them. It's not easy to do, especially in your first career start.
All four of those programs. I mean, I put Cal in. There's pressure on Cal to win games this year and have a better season in Justin Wilcox's 9th year. All four of those programs, they're not rebuilding. They are in win now mode. Murphy takes a huge hit as he delivers the pass, and it's incomplete, intended for Wells. Man, did he get popped by Uluave and McCullough.
Yeah, that was a massive hit by Uluave coming from the second level. You see on the left side of your screen, that's a big hit on Murphy. Ooh. Great job of keeping his eyes down the field, though, standing fearless.
Almost got it there anyway. Paco Austin is down on the field. Almost looks like he was signaling cramp issue. The senior from San Bernardino, so back in the state of California. And he'll get up and walk off the field. We're going to cap off this great Labor Day weekend college football lineup on Monday night. TCU at North Carolina. Bill Belichick making his Tar Heels debut. Coverage begins at 8 Eastern. And also available streaming on the all-new ESPN app. And just the fascination, maybe the all-time greatest NFL coach. How's he going to do his first time in college football?
I know, I can't wait to see. I played against him a number of times. It's usually not very fun. So I can't wait to see what he does in the college ranks and if he can get that Tar Heel program going.
Second down for Oregon State. Murphy out to the right flat and a short completion.
So this is obviously a very pivotal drive for the Beavers. I'd be curious to see. Oregon State needs to get the first down in the series. If they can get a first down here, I would love to see them play with some tempo, almost like a 2-minute drill type scenario. That's the type of offense Malik Murphy's used to playing in. It's what he played in last season at Duke. It was a no-huddle type system, play at the line of scrimmage. You know, you see right now what Oregon State's doing. It's pro style. Let's huddle, multiple formations. He's got a lot on his plate. I need to see Ryan Gunderson get his quarterback into a rhythm here. It's kind of do or die for the Beavers.
And by the way, he had a lot of success at Duke last year. They won 9 games. He threw 26 touchdown passes. On third down, Murphy, little pump fake, and then delivers for a first down right across the middle to his security blanket, Trent Walker.
Boy, that was a great job hanging in the pocket. Uluave blitz from the second level. Hankerson did his best to hang in there, the running back, and give him a block. Look right in the middle of your screen. Great job by Hankerson, dying a slow death. Murphy keeps his eyes down the field, gets the ball out, and that's desperately what the Beavers needed. I would like to see them stay at the line of scrimmage, though, and start playing with some tempo. That's where Malik Murphy's most comfortable.
Not doing that here on 1st and 10. Almost like a pistol formation. He'll play fake. Murphy throws it short and completes that one to the running back who he faked the carry to. That's Hankerson with a catch. Uluave with another reception. To the point you asked Malik Murphy when we talked to him yesterday about the transition from the Duke system to the Oregon State system. He had an interesting answer.
Well, there was a big pause.
I took that as part of the answer.
There was a really big pause, and then there was a smile, and I understand it as a former quarterback. When you go from a no-huddle air raid system to huddling, calling multiple plays in the huddle, it's very difficult to make that adjustment.
Yeah, a true adjustment period he figures coming. Tough run for the senior captain, Anthony Hankerson. First down, Oregon State.
You know, and Malik Murphy, he's a very smart young man, so he's going to figure it out. He's going to get more comfortable as the season goes along. But early on, when you step into that huddle, and right now he's probably calling 2 plays. He's calling a run pass, and then when he gets to the line of scrimmage, he has to go through even more checks. Is the protection appropriate? What look is the defensive in? Do I need to check to a different run? There is a lot on Murphy's plate right now.
And most of those things last year he just didn't have to do.
Not at all.
1st and 10. He'll throw it short right again, and Hankerson with another catch right to midfield. So Oregon State moving the ball. They were on the move near the end of the first half, maybe their best drive of the first half, and turned it over, which led to a Cal field goal.
Yeah, and here's a little rhythm for Murphy. I'd really like to see him lean on Hankerson, who he just got the football to. Trent Walker, a season ago, 81 receptions. You got to rely on the guys that you have most trust in. They've been there before. They've shown they can do it. There's a good little rhythm for Oregon State right now.
There is a question about playmakers on this Beavers roster for sure.
You got Trent Walker at the bottom of your screen.
Wells came in motion to his side. On 2nd down, Murphy steps up, penalty flag thrown, and the pass is incomplete, and another flag. So there might be 2 different penalties on that play. Pass is in coverage intended for Malachi Durant. Durant's a guy they think has a chance to be a real good player.
Definitely defensive holding.
Okay, so there's one.
Yep, with Masses, number 5.
They're all setting fouls on the play. Illegal shift, offense, 2 men moving, not getting set, holding, defense, with penalties offset, replay second down.
Yeah, that was David Wells, number 1. He's shifting out to his wide receiver position, and before he gets set, that's when Durant goes in motion. You have to be set for a second before that motion can take place.
The clock showing 1 second.
Please reset the game clock to 7 minutes, 40 seconds.
I mean, I knew we were moving along.
7 minutes, 40 seconds.
It's not that fast of a quarter. All of a sudden, I look up and I see 1 second on the clock. No, 7:40 to go. So after all that, still 2nd and 7 for Oregon State. Murphy kind of backing up, but still the arm strength to put that throw right on the money. And Zach Card with a catch and run inside the 35.
It's a really good throw by Murphy, standing tall in the pocket. And that's just Card working a little stop route on the outside. There's soft coverage out there by Jair Smith. Murphy takes advantage of that. Great route by Card. Great pickup by Oregon State.
19-yard gain. It was a great move to pick up some extra yardage. We asked about Zach Card. He's got juice. Okay, good scouting report.
Hey, he does. He ran a beautiful route, got on the DB's toes, pushed him deep, and hit the brakes and came back to the football.
So Oregon State moving the ball here, down 24-3. There's still a long way to go in this game. Murphy rolling right and throws, and he's got his man Walker inside the 10 and inside the 5. Another great pass from Malik Murphy.
This is great play design by Ryan Gunderson. You're going to get a hard play action, which gets the linebackers to settle. But here's Trent Walker, and he's just going to kind of sneak up this seam. Watch off the play action, how the linebackers step up. They lose track of Trent Walker, and he's able to do the old sneaky route and get behind the defense for a big pickup for the Beavers.
He's got 7 catches, 122 yards tonight. Well, good replay look of how that ball just got dropped.